Crafty Friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a little project share and a quick little tutorial that I'll be adding on. I made this super cute little mail truck with little pockets to send some happy mail, and I used ScrapDiva Design dies. I used her the mail truck mini album. My goodness. I also used the snail mail card. Well, I used this part here. And then I also use a stamp set that comes with the stamps and then the little dies to match. And so what I did for this set is I opted for these colors. I wanted to use these stickers that I found at the Dollar Tree. I thought they were kind of cute. They were glittery and I like the color, so I picked them up. And as you can see, I added them here. I also added little leaves in the background, but you can barely see them. So I also used the Creative Time Spring Solids because I love this print, but I like the colors. And so that's why I opted to use the colors, well, to match the colors. And then I went through my paper stash to see what paper I had to match it. So I found polka dots, and so I decided to do that, the polka dots. But the solid color here, the little tires, are from the Creative Time paper pad, as well as the gray here for the leaves. And for that one, I did use Erica's flower die set. This one, the leaf here, is what I used for the leaves. Now, I'm going to do a quick little tutorial on how I made it, but it's pretty simple putting it together. It is a little bit tight, but it's okay. I figured once they take stuff out, then they can maybe replace it with little tags or something. And I just left it. I'm going to add another one to make it sturdier with the colored paper in the background because I think that'll be cute. I just wanted to make a tutorial, but I also wanted to share the stamp sets that I used. I went and stamped I found this set of 4 archival inks at Michael's, and I don't have colored the archival ink, so it's waterproof because I had a project that I am working on. And so I ended up picking up this set, and I ended up using these 3. So that's what I used to stamp my papers with, as you can see, to match it. So if you have those in your stash, you could definitely use them. But I just went and I stamped with the Happy Mail, the Smile You've Got Mail. I did on these. Now this little stamp set I have, I picked up a long time ago, so it's part of my stash that I have of dies. And then I did do the Happy Mail stamp, as you can see here. And I did 3 of those. And then I did do the outline in black. So I took this part here and outlined it in black. And then I cut it out with the die set. Where did it go? I used the die set to cut it out. And I ran out of white paper, so that's why I only did 2. I didn't want to get another piece while I was already in the roll. But I'll show you guys how I did it. And then for this one, I did take that little square, the card part of the snail mail gift card. So I took this and I cut them out, 3 of the same color, and then I took the stamps that say snail mail and the little snail down here, and I just matched the ink is what I did. So the other stamp set that I use, I have this stamp set that I've had for gosh, a while now, and I'm pretty sure I picked this up at, what is it, Tuesday morning. And I ended up using the lines here, the address, and then I don't know if you guys can see the orange stain of the ink, but I used this part here to make the line, as you can see here, this line here, and then the address there, and then I put the little lines there because I thought it'd be cute for like journaling. And so I did 3, and I did that throughout all the stamp sets, so I matched it. So this one's kind of hard to see, the orange, it's kind of real hard to see, but the yellow one actually turned out cool too. So I'm happy about that. So I did that, and now I have a set of little postage that you can add, you know, to here and there. wherever you like. So I'm going to come back and show you guys how I made my little mail truck and then all the stamping that I did. So I've picked out my papers. I'm going to do these 3. And the first part is to cut out the solid piece, and that's where I'm going to cut them up in layers. And the paper pad is from Bella Boulevard. So I have my pieces cut out, and this is to make the pockets. I'm going to use my little paper trimmer here, and what I'm going to do, as you can see, is that I'm going to cut straight across here as my first one. It's actually down a little bit lower, but since I added this piece, which I already cut out here, so I'll show you guys when I glue it down. And then the next one's going to be right underneath the window, and then the next one will be up. So the first one I did cut, I want to say I cut about here, right about here. So I'm gonna just see about there. I know I did it to where this part here, I can glue it down right at the edge, right there. So I'm gonna glue about there. So when I glue this down, it'll be right at the edge where I can glue that down. And so here's my first piece there. Okay, the next one is going to be, so you can see it's there. And so the next one, I'm going to cut it here. So I have to, right about there, right at the edge. I'm going to bring it right at the edge of the window, like that. There you go, like that. And then the third one, for this one, I did about here, so right around here. So I'm going to do about there. You can see. Okay, now that I have that done. And then I cut a 4th one out, which I forgot to say, to glue them all down. So it'll be layered up. And you're just going to add glue around the edges, like this, and then you're going to glue it down like that, as you can see. I have the truck base all cut out, right? And it's going to be this set up here like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the little tires, which I've already cut out. I just took them and layered them. These little hearts are this set right here. I used these little ones, and I just cut them out to match my papers. The tire, I use gray. I was going to use black, but I really like this gray color. And then I'm just going to leave a little bit of space there. I don't think, I mean, yeah. It looks good with the space. Okay. And then the other thing I'm going to do is I cut out the little lights, which this piece is this piece here. And then this little piece here, the second one, is this piece over here. And I'm going to just glue those down onto the spot that they go. A little bit of space, and then we'll do the same here. Now I ended up cutting an extra solid white cardstock to back this piece of paper because it was too thin, and so it's still not super thick, but I kind of glued it off a little bit, but it's okay. So that's there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add foam tape and adhere to the base like this. So let's get our foam tape, and I use the one from the Dollar Tree. That I think you find it in the not the hardware, the automotive stuff, well, in hardware too section, because I like the shape of them. I just picked some up for free from scrapbook.com, but they're kind of small little circles, and I don't like to peel this the tape off, whereas these I could just rip this off real quick like that. Okay, and then I'm just going to line it up at the top here like this, and there we go. I'm gonna cut a piece and stick it underneath there. This guy here, I already had a cut and I forgot about it. Ooh, I hate when I do that. Okay, just gonna slide it underneath there and peel it off, and there we go. There we go. So now I just need to make my tags. So, oh, and I forgot, I gotta add these guys. So these pieces are these three right here. And what I did for the other one is I cut a piece of foam real thin and I set it down like that. So it'll, you could glue it to the piece here of the base, but I want to do this piece here like this. Ooh. So it's just real thin. If you have, you know, the 1/4 inch or the 1/8 inch strip, that might be good. I'm just gonna do a little one there, and then I'm going to put this here like this. It's in the middle there, and then I'll do the same for the others. All right, friends, so now we're gonna do the stamping part, which I will only do a few because I can't find my die set for this one, but I'm gonna do yellow, and then just to give you guys an idea of how I did this. So for the postage one, or the little postcard, I just took the yellow ink here, and I just quickly tab it to the, try to center right there, or give or take. So we have that. Okay, I'm gonna clean that, and then I'm gonna take my postage one, and I'm going to just kind of lay it down. You could also use a pencil or a pen and just draw your lines if you want. And then I kind of have an idea of where I want, now that I have my marking there, about there, give or take. I'm just gonna see, yeah, about there. And then I'm going to go ahead and stamp it. So there's my stamp there. And then I'm going to take the address part here, and I'm going to stamp it on this side like that. And then I'm going to take the line part, and I kind of know that I'm going to stop about there. As you can see, when actually I had it like this, take it back like this, so that when I stamp, it's there, so I know to stop here, right there. And then anything extra, I'm just gonna wipe it off so it's not too much. And then I'm just going to eyeball, call it good there. So there we have it. And then I'm gonna add, I forgot, my little snail. Okay. That guy will go here. And then I'm just gonna repeat this part. Then the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create my stamp set, which will be this one here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp it 3 times, because I'm going to do again 3. So I'm just going to pat it, make sure I get it good. Then I'm going to just ink it down. Same. Ooh, that one didn't turn out too great, but it's okay. And there we go. And I left enough space so that I can cut them out. And I can use the black one here. For this one, I did get a black archival, a small mini one. I got 2 sets. I had a coupon. So I'm just going to make sure I get that. And then I'm going to try to line them up the best I can. Ooh, I know if you use one of the like the tools, it'll be perfect, but I'm an eyeballing it type of person. Ooh, I did good this time. They were off on the last one. Now I'm just going to run it through the die cut machine. We'll do that, so I'll come back for that. And then I'm also going to do the Happy Mail one. And I'll do that more over here so that I'm going to cut this strip like that. And I'm going to use my yellow to match it. Ooh, that one did not work. Don't be surprised if you mess up. There we go. So I wanted to show that I used this one to cut out around it. And then I used, where did it go? This one here, as you can see, I set it and it'll cut out. So you just lay it over your piece there and you cut it out. I try to line it up as best as I can about there, give or take. And then I run it through my machine. Okay, friends, so I finished up the little truck. I found the stickers that matched the paper. It was these puffy stickers. They're kind of old though, so I had to add some glue behind there to make it stick, but I thought I would show you guys what I added. I feel like it's simple, kind of plain, but these puffy stickers are so pretty that I don't know. I backed this one with cardstock so that I could, so it wouldn't stick back here. And then I can stick all my little stuff in there like that. And here, oh, I forgot all my stuff over here. So here's the original one I made, and then the one that we created together. Love the way it turned out. So cute. Adorbs. And then here are the extra little. I need to find papers to match. That's the only thing, like I said. And there we are. I mean, you can put anything you want in there. You could even put different tags in there. Or maybe make this, if you do an album, you can do your pages like this, and then you can put tags in there. Super cute. I think I am going to create a little mini album. I just need to find the paper I want to use for it. This is such a cute little die set, you guys. Okay, so head over to ScrapDivaDesigns.com if you want to pick up the set. If you didn't, don't forget to use my discount code MWalker10. I will list everything in the description box. And don't forget to check out hashtag ScrapDiva Designs, because everybody is killing it as usual and creating the cutest little things with the dies, and it's such a good source of inspiration when you kind of get stuck. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye.